Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's been a very long time since you've heard from me or the guys. It's great to have you guys on. I've been away building legacy, building the next phases of the journey of what we do. And it's been a fantastic time. I needed the break. I had a great time. I feel like I have more value to give. I'm raring to go. And so I thought I'll kick off another video here. So if you look at this video, or this account that we have here, this account we have here is currently in profit. Now, what is this account? So I decided to start a challenge account because many of the students were asking me and other people were asking me, how can I grow a small account into large figures? Now, if you've seen the results, you can grow a large account into larger, of course. But what do you do when you haven't got that much money to put in? You have some money, of course, but you don't have that much money to put in, but you'd like to see 5 figures, let's say 10K. So I started this £200 account last week, put some money in there. This is all a real account. All right. And so far I've taken my first trade yesterday and I've taken one trade today. So far I'm close to about 50% profit so far. And this is with tight risk management. Okay. On every single trade. Right now you can see that this gold trade we have one trade locked in profit. And then we have another trade where is at break even at the moment. So we're on zero drawdown at the moment. So with this challenge account, the link will be available in the description. I've made this account public. I've connected with my FX book in the most integrous way possible to make sure that these results, what you see is what you get. And this is exactly what you're seeing right now. So with gold and every other trade you're going to see on this account, my aim is to take this to 10K, which I will. And I'll be doing a giveaway at the end. When we get there, we'll have a celebration and a good time. But I'm going to show you guys how to grow an account. Now, it might take months. I don't know. I don't think it will take weeks because I don't want to be the guy to lie to you and say it's going to take weeks unless there's some crazy opportunity. But I think this may take a few months. Good risk management, good planning, good reasoning for every trade, fundamentals, technicals, and etc. Just good, clean trading as it should be. So with this account right now, I'm in a few trades, all right, and I want to see what the price is doing moving forward. Now, this trade, I gave out this trade to all of my academy students. So anybody of my academy students that are watching this, I did give this to you. So if you missed this, you know what, try to use your technical analysis as I've taught you to grab a re-entry. There are a few that we can grab. Now, why do I take this trade? Now, the pending order, as you can see, originally is all the way back up here. Now, if you didn't know it was a pending order, check on my FX book for more proof that this was a pending order, not a market order. And the reason why I put this market order here is a very simple trade. But if we go over to teams now, let's have a look at the student. So if I zoom out just a little bit, so here's the trade I gave out. Let me just close it. So let's timestamp this to make sure we have the integrity there. So I gave this out at 6:05 UK time, GMT, yesterday. Okay. So this trade here, we had a liquidity pool and unfulfilled efficiency at the principal order block of supply right here on the hourly time frame. So what I was looking for with the price is to see what we had here. Now we had an area here which looked like, I don't trade support and resistance, but the market formed a form of support and resistance to, I believe, deceive traders. And you can see this candle here blew past anybody trying to buy for sure, and possibly gave a bit of profit to those who were trying to sell on the other side. But the price came straight back up here. And the reason for this is because we had this unfulfilled efficiency here. And so I was expecting the price to return back inside of this, or this is a 30-minute version, but 30-minute supply zone. And then that's why I set the pending here. So if you look at the pending order, I gave a pending order of 42.59. Now with gold, our stop losses have to be a bit wider. That's just how gold is because it's quite volatile. We have a stop loss of 45.60. So 1845.60. So we're looking around about, let's just say 20, maybe 31 pips, it looks like, something like that. Yeah, just about 31 pips. All right, and the target is 790. Now, there's a lot more to go down on the short side, but this is just a simple target that we can go for, and we'll reload as price gives us more, we'll enter again. This was a very simple trade. Okay, I had a good trade yesterday as well. I gave out this trade. Let's put this here. So in the crypto now, as I said, I'm doing the both because people ask me for crypto and for Forex. So as a Forex trader traditionally and moving into crypto later on, my roots are always in crypto and FX. Now, there's a great relationship you can see between the two. And so I would suggest definitely never ignore crypto because when M2, M3 money shifts hands, M1, you see it in Forex. And because people are investing in crypto, if you understand the teachings that we provide, you'll be able to understand the shift in money so you can take advantage of good movements before they happen. So moving forward, let's go back to where we are. If I go to Litecoin right here, so if you go to Litecoin here, I gave out this trade. So I gave out Bitcoin analysis. So here we are. So on the side of Litecoin, let's have a discussion here. I was sharing some interesting thoughts, and I believe I'm going to turn this into a newsletter for you guys to see. But just talking about Litecoin from the angle of fundamentals and why I believe it has potential to go long. For those of you who don't know, we have the Mimblewimble protocol, which is a very important aspect of what it means for us in the philosophy of cryptocurrency. When it comes to privacy, is now available or now ready to go on the testnet. All right, it's now being called Mimble Jingle, but it's from the same concept of having privacy, which is something that is very important in this decentralized finance space. As we're shifting from centralized to decentralized, this is where we're at. Now, moving down here, let's have a discussion at what the price is doing. So from a technical point of view, we had a price cap here, looking for a break and a return. So I gave this entry here, and the market opened and gave us a great entry. It was a quick scalp. Now, I wanted the price to get to $415, but my students know that if the price starts to weaken out, we can just close and re-enter if the price gives us something else. So this was a great trade. I made 7%. I posted it today, and I guess I was looking for more, but there's no point of being greedy. It's always good to be wise and take what the market gives you and wait for whatever else needs to be done. So this was the Litecoin trade from yesterday. If I go back to the charts here, let's just have a quick look at Litecoin. So it was a very simple trade, nothing spectacular. I expect Litecoin to give us a long again, but I used the 5 minute for this entry right here, I believe. Yeah, I think I used the 5 minute, dragging it back down over here. The first entry we had was right here, I believe. Yep, my entry was here at 367.22, somewhere around here. And we closed that roughly around about here. I think I closed that around about 388. The highest point was 391, and a few students got that. I think Marlon got that. So I think it's all green days for him. Let me have a look. Somebody's already posted their results in the rewards room. So I think if I look at the rewards room, here we go. So Marlon posted his results. I think he's done for the day. He's offline, but he had a great winning streak right here. Took in one loss, but nonetheless, we had a very clean sheet here. Very nice trade in here. Some scalps I can see, and also some really well-defined trades as well. So we're looking to see what the price is going to do. And moving forward, I expect there to be more and more and more opportunities moving forward. So let's see what the market gives. This is just a short update. I promised I wouldn't take long. My targets for gold, you can keep this on record to see what I'm talking about. I'm looking for the next algorithmic level on the price, and I'm expecting the next algorithmic level to show up around about here, 1818. If the price breaks beneath there, then I'll be happy to continue. Even though the target is lower, I'm going to go to the weekly level and see what we have here. The weekly one, which is the real target, is around about here, 1790, 1789. And the demand zone that's just underneath here, I want to see how price behaves. We're in a bit of a good place. I wouldn't say, okay, we're in a safe place, but not the best place right now. We're in a range here between 758 and 789, which I want to see how the price fares out at this price area. And I'm hoping to see some really good reaction moving forward in a very healthy short. But with gold, as you know, the price can reverse quite quickly. So we want to take what the market gives us, even though we're having a very good trade. Now, I did give this re-entry, and I think I'll end off on that note. If I go to teams right here, let's have a look. So I did give the re-entry just in case any of the students missed it. All right. And one of the most important things I say, guys, as advice, when you're trading and you're analyzing, always be prepared for multiple entry opportunities and also for shorter term targets or interim targets between the actual target you have from your entry. Okay. Because things can happen on the market. Remember, as I've shared many times before, in terms of the structure, the infrastructure of how Forex and centralized finance is, even cryptocurrency, is always whoever has the most money makes all the rules and the rest has to follow. And for those of you who know, that's my favorite quote that I developed myself, and I call it the sheep shepherd ratio. Sheep to shepherd ratio. There's always a small percentage of people who control a massive amount of the market because, the gap in the amount of money, who has the most money. 90% of the world's wealth, I think, is in 1% of the hands of people, something like that. But you get the picture, okay? So if I go back over here, just to finish off this video. So here I gave a secondary entry, a very simple M15 one. So here's the before, as you guys can see. and the account at that point was at 42. I did put another position on something else. I believe I put a trade on another entry on gold, and you can see now moving forward as to where we are. Perfect. And so this should continue. I might even close at the low of the day because this is the low of the previous day, and that wouldn't be a bad target. I'm not really fussed too much. This is a challenge account. We're just almost, we're almost at, 50% profit. I could close right now and it's a happy day. I mean, the best thing about trading is, guys, is that you can be behind a computer in your pajamas and you can make money from your wherever you are. So I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed that short video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody take care.